Judy Matejcik here, Life Mastery Consultant, with Fridays. Expect excellence. Expect excellence. Expect excellence. Let's take a deep breath in. What does that mean to you? Expect excellence. Now, it does not mean expect perfection. Expect excellence in everything you do, say, be, have, witness. Every single thing that you see today, be today, and who you are today. The reason I wanted to do this Facebook Live today is I woke up this morning with a new mindset, and also a new haircut, a new mindset, because everything is how you set your mind and what you're programming your mind into for the day. I had a client call me. I knew this was the day that she was taking her 92-year-old mom to the hospital for surgery, and she's fully prepared to say goodbye to her mom. And she did such a good job, such a very good job. Who knows what the other side of this is? The doctors are giving all this update, this, and that's just on a human level. Expect excellence. So she's been preparing internally for this day, internally knowing that each day she has with her may be the last. So I went over to sit with her in the hospital, or as I like to call it, the wellness center. What if we called all places of surgery wellness centers? That's not what it said on the big sign, but it's all in your mindset. So I went and just had this beautiful conversation with her about expecting. I wasn't even going in there expecting excellence. I just wanted to see someone who had the courage to go through this phase of her life with her mom. I've been coaching with her for quite some time, and she's done a lot of really good internal work. So we had breakfast. I'll tell you, that hospital cafeteria it was awesome. It's like all kinds of food, people in scrubs, family members. It was pretty cool. And I'm like, wow, this is a pretty neat place. Maybe I should come over and eat here. I'm like, well, maybe not. It was like, oh, and so I was, we were looking for the chapel, just a chapel, because her mom was going to be in there for maybe about 5 hours, and this was hour 2 of the surgery. And so we sat and we talked and ate a good breakfast, and actually we were laughing about so many things. Sometimes things are funny. This will be part of a story. Are we telling empowering stories, or are we telling disempowering stories? You get to choose at any moment. So I was leaving. Well, actually, before that, I went and we found the chapel, and so I left my buddy at the chapel, and I was on my way out thinking, wow, this is great. And it's so awesome to be able to do what I do as a life coach, be on the other end of the line when people need an uplift, and also knowing her personal vision for a peaceful, I know her personal vision. Let's just say, when you work intimately with a person over a period of time as a coach, you really get to know them internally. So, and this was one of my long-term clients. So I left my friend, my client, in the chapel, and I was walking out, and just walking through the hallways, and I'm like, oh, this is where my granddaughter was born. And I remembered, brought back those memories of like the third floor up there when all the babies are coming out with their mommies, and like I had that experience 4 years ago in this particular building. And I walked out, and I went through, because I had parked in a whole different part, and I was going out the door, and I turned and looked at the wall, and on the wall was my message for the day. All right, because one thing, when you go out, look for the messages, look for the signs that will make and transform your day and your time. And I looked over on the wall, and there was a sign, and this was a sign for anyone going in or out of this door, and the sign read, "Expect excellence. Expect excellence." And I'm like, there's my sign for the day. There's my message for the day. Not just for the rest of my life. So I'm passing that on to you, passing this little story on to you. What are you expecting today? You'll get what you expect every single time, because your internal self will align with anything external that's coming in. So expect excellence today. Judy Matejcik, Life Mastery Consultant. Dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly, over and out. If you would like to be one of my VIP, long-term, year-long clients, let's give a talk, and I would love to support. I'm looking for 10 people to support in year-long programs with me as I up-level my level of commitment to doing what I love to do best, which is empower people to live lives they love to live.